SF Game Development is a meetup group that hosts free events that specialize in developer-focused technical talks about game development, marketing, and design. To tell us more is organizer of SF Game Development, Jordan Schuetz. Jordan, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, super excited to talk about SF Game Development. I know so many of our viewers are gamers, so they're probably very excited about this. But first, tell me, what is SF Game Development and how'd you get started, Jordan?
Yeah, so SF Game Development is the largest game development meetup group in the San Francisco Bay Area. We have over 6,000 members, and every event we host is completely free for the community. So anyone out there that's watching, you can come check us out. So the way it started was, I'm a game developer myself, and when I was 16 years old, I really wanted to learn how to build my very first video game. And so I started attending meetups here in the SF Bay Area, and I would meet programmers and developers, and then together we would build great games. And so through that, I was able to pay my way through college, and when I graduated, I realized that I really had there was a need for high quality technical concepts in video game development, like, meetups and events. And so I wanted to create a place where we could all come together and learn about these technical concepts.
That's so cool. So it kind of sounds like you literally created your own little community in terms of game developers, so you guys can all talk a little bit more, understand, find ways to elevate.
Exactly. It started super small. We started at the small startup. There was about 15 people that attended, and then every event that I would host, we would get 10 more people, and then 10 more people, and then all of a sudden we started going to bigger and bigger venues and basically reaching max capacity. So we had to move to DNA Lounge, and now we're hosting an event at the Midway. So it's just been awesome to see the community grow and people that are so passionate to come out to learn about these technical concepts in video game development. We have companies like Unity, Discord, HashiCorp. They're speaking at our events on a monthly basis, and that's been really fun to learn about what product releases are coming to market.
Oh man, that's amazing. So some really big name companies too that people can learn from, engage with. But why did you yourself, Jordan, see this as a need that needed to be filled within the game developing world?
So the need really came from myself. I have such a passion for video games, and I loved developing. And I felt that there really needed to be a community out there where we had these high quality technical concepts, and there was a need also to network with other game developers. I didn't know where to find other game developers in the SF Bay Area, so it was awesome to create a space where now I was able to just post an event on meetup.com or Eventbrite, and other game developers would just show up, and we could all network and meet each other.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Well, you're here, you're doing it. I love the fact that you developed this and it paid your way through college. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes. Now, let's talk about the 2 upcoming events that you have and how people can partake in them. Tell me all about it.
Yeah, so all you have to do is go to meetup.com or Eventbrite and search SF Game Development, and we're hosting 2 events around the Game Developers Conference. So GDC is one of the largest conferences that come to the Bay Area, and it's in March. And so basically there's 30,000 developers that fly from all around the world to come learn about gaming. And so on Tuesday night, March 19th, we're hosting an event at DNA Lounge, and we're having a huge stage where there's going to be DJs, lasers, and then in the top room there's going to be tech talks from industry-leading companies where they're going to be talking about technical concepts in game development. And then on Wednesday, March 20th, we're hosting an event at the Midway, which is a local event venue in San Francisco, where we're going to have a huge expo where you're going to be able to play over 60 game demos from indies that basically create games here in the Bay Area. So it's going to be super fun, and we would love to see everyone in the audience come out to it.
So that's amazing. People can definitely look forward to these 2 upcoming events, but you actually do this every month, isn't that correct?
We do. We have monthly events, and we'll have various speakers from various companies come in. So the events change every month, but then we get indies from the community, from people that show up to our monthly events to also speak at the events as well and share their story on how they're going to market with their games and what are some of their trials and tribulations that they're facing, so that way they can share their story to the community.
And so for some people who are listening to this right now, and they might be interested, but they don't quite know exactly what to expect at some of these monthly meetups, tell me, what is it that they can expect to see?
So all you have to do is you just register, and then you come hungry, because we serve free pizza to everyone, which is
free pizza?
Free pizza,
come on,
yes.
You had me at pizza, come on.
Exactly. So free pizza, you come and network and you hang out. You can grab a drink if you want. You can play some games at the events, and then we usually have an hour of tech talks from anywhere from 2 to 3 speakers, and then you can network and go home. So it's great. It's super easy.
Yeah, that does sound super easy. Now, for you personally, you know, you founded this, you organize guys, you do so much behind the scenes that a lot of people don't see. For you, what does this mean to bring everybody together to be able to go through these technical talks with game development?
It's brought me just so much happiness. I think I get, emails from people all the time saying that, wow, like I met someone at my event and they gave me my very first job, and I've always wanted to break into gaming, but I didn't know where to start, and your community provided me that opportunity. I've had game developers that have created really successful games that they've released on Steam, iOS, Android, and through those experiences, they've built million-dollar game companies from attending these events. And so I've also had developers in my community that have raised money. They've raised like about $1 million to $5 million through VC funding because they came to the events, they met people, and they expanded their network. So seeing the success that's coming out of this group, it just brings me so much personal satisfaction and happiness that, by me hosting these events, I'm able to give back to the community and provide a space for people to learn and grow their dreams.
And it does sound like you're really kind of the first person, well, at least over here in the Bay Area, to develop this type of community for people to have these type of discussions. And what is some of the feedback you've received from people? I know you have some success stories, but what are people saying about these meetups?
Oh, they love them. And I think around the Game Developers Conference, these two big events, it's some of the biggest events for game developers, and they love the DJs that we bring out. They love the stage production. And I think most importantly, they love playing each other's games and giving feedback. So I'm really excited to see everyone come out, and I hope to see you. So,
well, one more time, give us all the details, when and where, how they can come to the latest two events that you're hosting.
Yeah, so check us out on meetup.com and Eventbrite. All you have to do is search on Google SF Game Development. And it's going to be Tuesday, March 19th, and then Wednesday, March 20th. The Tuesday event is going to be at DNA Lounge, and the Wednesday event is going to be at the Midway SF.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be a really good time. Jordan, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Of course. If you want to learn more about the free events and the talks, just head on over to sfgamedevelopment.com, and we'll also have a link on our website as well.